I'll tell you one thing.
Yep.
How are you?
I'm not good anymore.
No?
I was having a grand day, getting loads fucking done. I was watching Cheltenham, had bets on. Fucking one of them lost last hurdle. For those who don't know, Cheltenham is where it's an unethical horse racing festival. And sometimes horses get injured and fall and all that, but we pretend they're raised well because we can win money. I think it's a sport that should be banned now. I'm going out on a limb and saying I think horse racing is unethical, illegal, and quite frankly, bad.
It is bad.
Not to use strong language. So my first bet, I had a treble on. Horse lost he came second, fumbled on the last hurdle, stayed standing. I was like, look, these things happen. I have another bet on.
Yeah. How'd that go?
So it didn't win.
No.
The horse fell also at the last hurdle. Now I could have cashed out and won money. And I didn't because of my greed. Because of my greed and arrogance, I laughed at God, and God smited me down.
I seen this in the group chat.
He smoked it, yeah.
A $5 on it, and you would have won £100, but you could have cashed out at 31 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
And it wound up being like 33, and that would have got me through tomorrow. Like that could have been my bets for tomorrow. I could have won big then, you know. But no, greedy, fat fuck of a man. I decided to keep the bet rolling, and then the horse fell. And now I don't know if you heard in the group chat, I sent a voice note shouting really loud.
Oh yeah.
And I think I tore something in my throat. It's really sore now.
Yeah, well, that's what you get now. That's what you get for taking part in unethical horse abuse.
Fuck them. I'm going to bet more tomorrow.
This is the thing. I don't gamble.
Yeah.
Right? I let most buy a scratch
card.
card.
Your fucking comedy you pretend you do to look cool in front of your friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, all the stories I tell in my comedy are lies as well. I've never touched a drink or drug in my life.
Yeah. No, 100%. He's never.
No.
I've never even seen Dan drink alcohol.
No.
Delete episode 1 to 5.
Look, I'm so well behaved now.
Look at him, he's on the water.
Straight gin.
Yeah. No, I quit gambling after my first bet.
Nice.
Because I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, my auntie, I think it was Cheltenham as well.
Yeah.
Cheltenham or whatever the big Irish one is.
Fairy House.
One of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was a horse on.
Cheltenham's in England.
Yeah, no, but whatever. Yeah. No, I know that's over there.
I just get angry at you. You get it right!
I knew Cheltenham was in England. What I was saying, it could have been Cheltenham or whatever the big Irish one is.
Oh, sorry. Fair.
Yeah, floop. And my auntie said, here's a $5, pick a horse. Don't worry about the numbers, just whatever name you like. You know what I mean?
Which is good because you can't count.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I actually had an interview for Paddy Power once.
Yeah.
And I think I fucked it up because mid-interview, he asked me a question. He said, is the customer always right? And I said, well, no.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I said no because they can be statistically wrong.
Yeah.
Like if they put a bet on and they win, but they disagree with you about how much they won.
Yeah.
Say it was, I can't think of a numerical, fake scenario because I can't do the maths.
In this interview, I would have hired you just to sack you before you left. I would have been fucking annoyed. Like
I was like, no, but like, say they're claiming they won 100, but their bet actually only won 75.
Yeah.
That in that case, they're wrong. The customer is wrong in that scenario.
Yeah.
That was my thing in the interview. But then he came at me with a few numbers, and I just agreed with him. But I feel like he gave me fake numbers to see if I would catch him out on the maths.
Oh, that sounds like what happened. Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah.
Absolutely. Like $2,000 down, 2-1 for a tenner. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying it now, and I saw your eyes going. That actually does sound right now that you mention it.
But it was one of the weird ones, like 9-4, and I was like, I don't really know how that works.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's all this
off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah.
But for every 4 you put on,
yeah,
you get 9.
Yeah, but I'd never.
It's not that bad.
No, I'd never gambled before.
Okay, but you've done your times tables. For sure, if I've got 5 4s, then what are 5 9s?
Yeah, 45.
Yeah. Such a good way to buy time. Oh, yeah, obviously I know the fucking answer. 45.
I'd be terrible at countdown. I'd be real good at the spelling, but then I've been watching this 9-year-old on TikTok beat the fuck out of me on on the Countdown Numbers game every
Oh,
fucking
really?
day.
I didn't know where that was
a
going.
paedophile.
I didn't know where it was going. I've been watching
No.
this 9-year-old on TikTok every day.
No, but anyway, so my auntie gave me this fiver. I put it on the horse, and if it came top 3, I would have got 40 quid or something.
Yeah.
All right. Literally second place, final hurdle, it falls over, and I've quit gambling. I can't do it anymore because that excitement in me that I thought I was going to win for 25 quid. That's not a lot of money, like.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah, no, but it does the job. Like, it's because that's the thing. It starts off with the small bets. Sometimes when you just bet like an evens horse here, like an odds-on team there, and you just see that money going up, and then you're like, oh, if I just win one more bet, I can buy 4 lovely points with that, and then you win, and it's like 25 quid, and then you go, oh, but if I bet that 25 quid, I could buy 10 lovely points. And then you lose the 25 quid and you go,
No,
I better put another 40 quid in just to be safe. And now you can't buy any lovely points.
Yeah,
it's
no
terrible.
points.
I've realized I'm a man of vices.
Yeah,
as you know.
Oh, 100%.
I am reading, meditation, veggies, delicious veggies. Lots of vices.
Yeah.
The problem
dancing in the snow, to put it politely.
Skiing. I've realised the problem with vices is, and it's not realised as if this isn't knowledge, they all work together so well.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to be really good at your job and have a lot of good time going to the gym. They don't come unless you work in a gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's so easy to do an 8th and bet on like Serbian basketball at 2 p.m. on a Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's great.
Because that's great fun.
You have some drinks and then you're like, oh, I need some ciggies to help me with that. And then you feel too drunk and you're like, oh, I better get some fucking stuff to help me with that. And then you're awake and then you're like, oh, more ciggies. You know what? I actually know what numbers are. Let's bet on horses because that will get me more money for drugs. And then the horse loses. No, you've got no drug money.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do? Get clean? No.
Nope.
How's London?
London was...
That's not me now, by the way. That's talking about me many years ago. I'm barred from those pubs now.
Yeah, barred from the pubs. And can't get into Ladbrokes, but Paddy Power still lets you on.
I don't think they do. I think I'd have to go to Boyle Sports in the village
really?
now. I'm not going to that smell shack. But look, anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, London was cool, man.
Nice.
I did 2 gigs.
Yeah.
I kind of just wandered around the city for 2 years, what it felt like. I took.
Oh, you were at the marches, I forgot. How
Yes.
was that? You were chanting all those things.
Yeah.
You get them away from my daughters.
Actually, Tommy Robinson said he'd come on next week. On the
Hell
pod.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
good
friend of the
stuff.
show, Tommy Robinson.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Big man.
Yes.
Yeah, except he's not allowed in the country.
No, that, yeah.
Shame. He would have done it otherwise. But anyway, look. Maybe next year.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
Like my fucking... Anyway, yes.
No, so I got the 7 a.m. flight to London, to Luton.
Yep.
The worst of all the places.
Yeah.
And I purposely got a bus
Right.
from Luton to London. Got it to Victoria Station.
Okay.
Because it would take ages. I got it because it would take ages. It took 2 hours. I was still there at 11 a.m.
Fuck.
I just had fuck all to do. So I went to the National History Museum.
That looked class.
I
Sorry, how
walked
long were
around.
you in the airport for?
A few hours.
That's too long.
Few hours.
That's crazy.
Flight was so.
You're like Tom Hanks in that movie. Did you ever see that movie where he plays that foreign guy stuck in the airport?
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Never seen it.
No, did you not?
No.
Oh, Tom Hanks plays this foreign fella. It's based on a true story. It was like the fall of the USSR. And this guy was flying from one country to the other and his country vanished. Like, whatever country it was, it just stopped being... I think it was the fall of Yugoslavia. So he gets on plane, he's like, I get on plane. And then he gets off, and they check his passport. They're like, yeah, we can't let you through, pal. And he's like, why? I have a Yugoslav passport. And he's like, yeah, it's not a country anymore, bro. It doesn't count. So he just had to wait in the airport. And
What the fuck?
I think he just lived there for like 30 years and just like died in departures. Like, he just swear to God. But in the movie... they do it where it's like Tom Hanks is like, I guess I better get the job. So at first he starts he starts collecting all the fucking trolleys for the coins. Oh, there's this bald fella, and they're evil, you know, they're not good people.
No.
So he start going, oh, I don't like Tom Hanks because I'm more of a Buzz Lightyear fan. Now, he hated him because he was foreign, right? So he's like, get that fucking lad out of my country. It was Tommy Robinson. It was Tommy Robinson played the airport security man. And Tommy Ryanair, no, it doesn't make sense. But he was like, get the fuck out. But every time he tried to fuck Tom Hanks over, he just did better. Yeah. So at one stage, he's like, we're going to make sure he doesn't get a job. So he's like, I want to work in McDonald's. And they won't give him a job. And then he goes working in the construction site in the airport because, you know, they're always there.
Yeah.
And they just give him a job. So now he's making more money than the bald cunt. That's not... The foreigners aren't meant to make more than me, you know? Yeah. So he fucking doubles down. I can't remember how it ended, but I know in real life he just died in the airport.
Fucking hell.
You spent almost as long as he did.
Yeah. No, I just kind of pottered around. Then I got the bus to London. That was fine. I just listened to a few podcasts.
Nice.
National History Museum, walked around. I don't really care about any of the shit in there.
You should, then you'd know what I talk about sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen rocks before. Do you know what I mean? I could do the rock cycle rap.
Can you? Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, let me hear that.
Nope.
Please. You sang a song about a 12-year-old like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I love you, Dunice. Dunice. I love you, Toonses. What was that?
I know some of the rock cycle rap from geography class.
I don't know it. They didn't do songs when I was a child. No.
Okay. You've never heard music before? Wow, that's a shame.
All I hear is some dickhead shouting, with the instrument.
Would you ever shut the fuck? Anyway, rock cycle, round and round like the wheels on the bus going over the ground.
I fucking hated that. Yeah. I don't know whether it was the lyrics or it was the kind of way you were doing this with your voice. That's rough. So what's
sedimentary rocks are made when three things happen over many days. Deposition, construction, cementation makes them form okay.
Oh, roll the rattling bog, rattling on the valley, yo. Oh, roll the rattling bog, rattling on the valley, yo. Hey, that was nice. Anyway, so you saw rocks.
So loads of rocks.
You saw the rock. That wasn't a bad rock for a second.
They had a Pokemon exhibit that was sold out, so I couldn't go in. So I was pissed off about that.
I saw pictures from it. Did you run by the security?
I walked past. They had one thing for the peasants to see, and then. The thing is, it was just a shop.
I'm not going to lie now that you say it, because you sent me 2 pictures of 3 Pokemon dolls in a glass case, and I went, that's a bit shit. But I was like, oh, wow, so cool, Dylan, that's great. So I'm glad to know you didn't get into the good stuff.
No, I didn't get into
that. I was like, if we paid into that, I'd fucking attack someone.
Slap the head off me. Yeah. And I'd want you to slap the head off me. I think it was like 20
no, you wouldn't be at fault. It'd be the pesky museum.
Yeah. But it's so stupid of me to pay into something like that. Anyway. Most of it was, it's a very brief walk of big Pokemon fossilized.
Class. Right? That sounds cool. Yeah,
but there's 4 of them apparently, and then it's just a pop-up shop.
Fuck off.
So you're paying £20 odd to get into a shop.
That's very modern Nintendo. Sorry, talking shot. We're going very nerdy here, but it's that's kind of how it is now.
Yeah, it's nasty stuff.
Yeah.
So then I kind of just went around, went to the Borough Street markets, got some food. That was good fun.
What'd you get?
Tacos.
Oh.
I've got a gripe with the lady who served me the tacos, actually. This fucker. Lovely tacos. The tacos were delicious, but I got 3 tacos. One of them was beef, 2 of them were chicken. And delicious. Great stuff all together. Mm-hmm. But when I was getting the tacos, she was like, would you like anything else? I was like, I might get a drink. Could I get a Coke or something? And then she was like, yeah, actually... we don't do any big deal brands in the market. And I was like, all right, what do you have? She was like, I can get you a lemonada or a water.
I hate the way they fucking do that as well.
I was like, just
lemonada.
A lemonada? Oh yeah, because it's Mexican, is it?
Yeah.
I know what lemonade is. I'm not 7.
Oh, sorry. Can I have an agua fresca, dickhead?
Yeah. And do you know, I would have been grand had she been Irish, because then. But she was English.
I fucking wouldn't mind if she wasn't a foreign bitch.
No, she was
You really
English.
were at those fucking marches.
She was English, so the accent really annoys you more than anything.
I want my tacos to be served by an Irish lady. I don't want Mexican tacos. I want good Irish tacos.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. because you know when English people try to explain stuff to you, and you're just like, oh, would you fuck off?
Yeah, no, yeah,
You know what I mean?
totally get
Like,
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with anything else about her. It's just the English part. That was the annoying thing.
So what did you go for in the end, beverage wise?
Got a limonada.
How much did that cost? I bet it cost fucking way more than a simple Coke or Pepsi would have.
I think it was £2, so probably the same.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, fair. I hate when they do that. You go to a place and it's like,
But the tacos were tiny.
Were they?
About that size of taco. You know what I mean? And I paid £14. So like
there's that deadly place we used to go to and we used to fly.
yeah, just up it's called tacos.
Tacos.
And you get €2 tacos.
There's a plug. Go get some tacos. But yeah, they had £2 tacos. They were small, but they're little flavour
lovely.
bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff altogether.
Yeah.
And like it's a deal. They're €2. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I paid like £4 a taco.
Yeah.
And then also a limonada.
A limonada.
So yeah, I don't know. That was grand. But then I just had to go to the gig. So I did 2 gigs.
Yeah.
I showed up very early. The gig wasn't till 8. I got there at 5:30 at Backyard Comedy Club.
Nerd.
And,
Okay. Teacher, I'm early. Shut up.
I was falling asleep on the streets of London. I was walking around for so fucking long. So I went to the club.
He's so much louder than usual.
Yeah, sorry. Just I don't know if you can. Hopefully not. Otherwise,
They're surely picking that up. Anyway.
sorry. there's a fella downstairs, but there's speakers going outside playing music. Yeah. So then I did the first gig. I opened the show. That went well. But I said to the comedians there, look, I have to get to this other gig.
Yeah.
It's in Greenwich, which was about 50 minutes.
Right.
On the 2 like different public transports away. So I was like, I'm just going to get a line bike. I said that to the other comics I met.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get a line bike. I'll get there quicker. Like it's 35 minutes on the bike.
They don't actually have any lime bikes. They only have limonada bikes. I know
Limonada
you're not saying lime, but
Nice.
is it lime?
Yeah.
No,
it's lemon.
Yes,
Good enough. It's all the same. They were like, don't do that. You'll kill yourself. Those line bikes are dangerous. And sure, no one in London stops for fucking anything.
Yeah.
Which was true.
They don't.
Like, that was true.
They don't fuck around.
So they're like, look, just go down. Train station's a 5-minute walk away. You get on this one, then you get off at this station, then you get on this one, and you'll be there before the second half of the
Nice.
show.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I finish my set. I leg it out. I get to the train station. I get on the wrong tube. I get on the wrong fucking tube.
How many stops before you went, bollocks?
After one stop, I was like,
Okay.
fuck, this is the wrong tube.
Nice. That's good at least.
Here's the issue. I was getting off at the next station to sort myself out.
Yeah.
And the tube stops. And I hear on the intercom, "Psh, this tube will be delayed momentarily as there's a little bit of a congestion at the next station."
Oh, no.
Not only that, so I'm stuck with no service inside this tube, panicking that I'm going to be late for my next gig.
Yeah.
I see through the window the tube I'm supposed to be on going past me.
Oh, no.
I was like, for fuck's sake.
That's a pain in the
For
hoop.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So then I'm sitting there for another 5 minutes. I get out at Liverpool Street Station after the thing finally gets on, and I Google how to get to Up the Creek from where I am.
Yeah.
It's an hour 15 away.
Okay.
So
Right.
then I check how quick's a line bike. 37 minutes. So
you got to do it.
So I got the line bike. I got the fucking line bike, and I'm pelting it down. So I had to cross the Thames. I had to go. It was actually a lovely cycle. Like London at night is really lovely when you're going through the big cool bits. And so I cycle. I'm fucking pegging it as fast as I can because I don't really know when I'm on at this
It's
gig.
usually Kate pegging you, to be fair.
Yeah. But I was on my own, so I had to improvise.
You can't peg yourself. No, that doesn't work.
So I'm on the line bike, and there was this fella in front of me for about 5-10 minutes, but he kept looking back because I was keeping pace with him, and he was like, and then eventually I just I started going even faster, and I just go past him. As I'm going past him, he just looks at me and he goes, "Good pace, lad."
No way.
And I was like, "I'm in a rush. See you later." And then I just zoomed down as fast as...
What's your man's name? We were doing his voice a couple of weeks ago. Matt Berry. Good pace, lad.
Good pace, chap.
Yes, excellent. That's fucking great.
Those hips don't lie.
Someone's on the way to see a fossilized Charizard.
So then Google tells me to go through this park. I get to the park's closed, so then I have to go around the park.
Yeah.
I get to the venue before the second half starts.
Right.
I say tier 1, I'm absolutely sweating at this point.
I'd say you'd be fucking pumping.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was a 37-minute cycle.
That's a long cycle.
I did it in 31. Like, I did it at speed.
Yeah.
Fucking. Also, here's the thing. London bike lanes are so stupid. So stupid. Because they'll go and then they'll randomly just stop and then be on the other side of the road. And they don't tell you that's about to happen. You just have to know.
Yeah.
I like so many times I'm getting beeped at by buses.
Yeah.
And I didn't know why. And then,
Jesus.
but sometimes it would just stop, and there wouldn't be one on the other side of the road. There was just no bike lane for 200 meters.
Fuck.
And you just keep going, and then the bike lane shows up again.
You can see why the IRA fucking start planting bombs on so many of those buses.
Here's the issue: we built the roads.
You know what?
It's the Irish fault.
That's probably what happened. The original thing was like, you know what we'll do? I'll fucking go over there and I'll build a road.
Yeah.
I heard Mr. Churchill, I heard he loves his penny farthing or whatever the fuck he'd be on.
Penny farthing.
And they all start building fucking bike lanes on the wrong sides of the roads. And then that didn't kill Thatcher.
No.
So they were like, bollocks, we stick a bomb in her toilet. Like, if we're not going to get her when she's cycling, we'll get her when she does a poo.
Yeah.
That must have been...
That's the logical step.
That sounds like the IRA to me, you know?
Bit of crack. Anyway, I get to the gig and it's a gong show. For anyone who doesn't know what a gong show is, it's you get 5 minutes on stage. After 2 minutes, the audience can vote you off. There's 3 different audience members throughout the show. Have cards. Mm-hmm. One of them puts the card up. A red light behind you turns on.
Boring.
Pretty much. Basically, that's what it's saying. It's like if they put a card up, they basically say you're shit.
Yep.
Right.
It's just next on, dickhead.
Yeah.
And then you leave, and then you get drunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
You basically, because you have some good gigs, then you go do a gong show, and some prick who just had a bad day in work is now like, well, I'm going to ruin someone's day. Because it's never because you're not funny. It's always the audience's fault.
I have to say, there were some comedians, it was absolutely not the audience's fault. But here's the thing, I've lost gong shows before. That was my fault. I was shit.
Were there any? No, you can't call them out.
There were some absolutely brilliant.
Tell me after. Yeah,
absolutely brilliant comedians. Here's the thing about London is they don't care about who you are, what your following is, who you've done before, what you've done before.
Not if I can fucking help it, man. Yeah.
There was this guy who I was talking to after. He was on in the first half, so I didn't see his set, and he was asking me, he's like, how long you been doing? I said, about 2 years in Dublin. Yeah, nice. How about you? He's like, yeah, I've been doing it a few months. It's cool. It's good fun.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you do for work? He was like, I work for podcasts and stuff. Just do the odd bit here and there. And I checked his Instagram the next day. He's on a podcast with Danny Dyer.
What the fuck?
Do you know what I mean? Like, you just meet anybody who's
That's
anybody.
gas.
Like, but I'm doing the same show as someone on a podcast with the Dyers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's so stupid. Gong shows are mad.
Do you think he went off and looked you up and was like, oh my god, he's on the same podcast as Dan O'Farrell?
Yeah. I was like, he was like, I do
that's
podcasts. And I was like, oh yeah, I do a podcast at home. Except this is my podcast, and he's got a podcast with the Dyers, and he like, anyway.
Like, that's so funny because your Danny supports West Ham and my Danny supports West Ham, and he's like, mine's Danny Dyer, and you're like,
oh yeah, no, mine's Danny wish he was dead.
Yeah, Danny wish he would die, or I wish, because I'm already kind of dead.
Yeah,
I wish I'd be Dyer. I don't know. Fucking,
but,
that joke was fucking dire. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
that was dire. Fucking. So I get there. I ask your one, do you know when I'm on? And she said, at the break, ask this guy. He'll tell you when you're on. So the break was like 3 minutes away. I went in. I watched The Last Comedian, and I asked the host. I was like, "Hey, do you know when I'm on? My name's Dylan," and it was Andrew Mensah, who's a fantastic, like really, really good comedian.
Yeah.
Like he opened for Dave Chappelle the other week.
Yeah.
In Top Secret in London. He's a killer. Like genuinely one of the best comedians I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And he was like, Dylan.
That's really bad. Sorry, he's really butchering the note on that. Sorry, I used that. Sorry, I couldn't
so
get
hard
past
to do a podcast with the worst musicians ever in the background.
Really bad. Yeah. So you were saying.
He just looks at this. He's like, Dylan. Yeah, it was on order of arrival, mate. So you're on last.
Nice.
Fuck.
Wait. Oh no,
it's not a good
show's
thing.
bad. Yeah, it's not a regular competition.
It's not like I'm closing the show.
They're sick of you now. Yeah.
There was 22 comedians on.
Oh no.
I was the 11th in the second half.
That's
By
terrible.
the time I get on stage, I'm thinking they just want to go to bed.
It's like I don't even want to hear comedy at this stage. Yeah,
I'm sick of this. They just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
It was so whoever the 3 other comedians that were on before me, all of them gonged off. Just as soon as their 2 minutes were up, some of them had gotten to 3. It was just right thing up, get out of here, come on.
Shit, piss.
Hurry up, we're going home. It's bedtime.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on stage, and Andrew Mentz is on stage, and he's like, "You lot are tired, fam." He's like, "You all want to go home. You are all ready for bed." There was a woman. I'm like standing kind of left the stage at this point. I'm ready to go on, and I see the woman in the front row, like cuddling into her fella, just like.
Why did they have so many people on? Why did they do that?
Because it's a gong show, and that's just what you do. It's just you try out. It's for people to try out with new fives, or it's for new acts to try get into the pro shows of that club.
Of them, that was a lot.
Yeah. But then if you win, you win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I've got no chance. But then he starts slagging a few of them for being tired, and they all get it gets a big laugh, and I think, okay, they still have the capability of joy.
Yeah.
I get on. I didn't get a single vote. I got through my 5 minutes. No one voted me off after the last few. So that was a good little victory.
That's very good.
It means I'm doing well.
Yeah, that is
You know what I
good. That's a good sign. Or the whole crowd had actually fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Or is
maybe.
it? And I'm not saying there's a high chance.
No, but there is a high chance.
But in terms of the odds of you not getting one vote
yeah.
and the whole audience falling asleep.
What if I'm just that good?
No, look. So I'm just saying, there's how many people are in the audience?
About 150, 200.
That's like, because they could have been really tired. They could have been so tired. I don't have a dad. Shoo. It could have been the case. I'm just saying, man. No, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you. It's gonna be.
I then had a 45-minute cycle back to Victoria Station.
Smiling all the way
Yeah.
for the first 8 minutes, and then you're like, "Fuck."
I put it on my story, and like I think a few comedians text. I think Rob texted me, and he was like, "How'd you feel? That was good feel." I'm so tired. I couldn't give a fuck. I cycled back to 45 minutes to Victoria Station.
Shit.
Meanwhile, I had the spiciest shit in my life at Luton Airport that morning when I got off the plane as well. So like I'm running around with all the vigor of a bad poo.
That's not great. Oh, and then it's because you've got fucking swamp bears. You've been on the bike for ages.
Yeah.
And it's just, it was crusty, but now it's turned into a kind of fresh diarrhea somehow.
I've been on Dublin bus, Ryanair, Nation Express coach.
Yeah.
17 tubes.
Did you say National Express?
Nation Express?
Oh, I think it's National Express.
Whatever you like, I don't care.
I thought you said National. I was like, I'll try.
I thought it was Nation Express. Anyway.
It probably is. I don't know.
And then, 17 tubes, 2 stages, and over an hour, 15 minutes on line bikes.
That's rough, man.
Another.
Anyone's arse should be in ribbons after that. That's like
terrible.
Kate won't be pegging you for at least another day or two.
No, I've still got chafing down my legs. Like it was a bad day.
That's brutal, man.
I know
the gigs sound good.
Yeah, gigs went well. Good fun. Good time in London overall. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm banned from London now though because the march thing was really.
Yeah.
rough.
What were the matches like? Did you say slurs?
I did 7 of them. Do you want me to go over them right now?
Yes, please.
Pinky, Boppy, Booty, and Choosy.
Okay. I'm doing the edit this week. 1 second. Fucking Dylan, you can't say that. Dylan. Okay, I'll edit that in post. Jesus Christ.
That's Swahili for it.
I can't wait to do it. I'm editing this tonight.
There was a girl in the crowd. So if some of the people who vote for this thing, if they're doing bad, the host will swap them around. But he'll talk to the person who he's giving the card to. He'll be like, "Don't do a shit job."
Yeah.
So he takes the card off of one person and he gives it to another. And he just goes, "Where are you from originally?" And she said, "Oh, I'm from Somalia." And without saying anything, the host just goes, "Li, li, 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 li."
Holy shit. You can't be doing. You cannot be doing that.
It murdered.
That's fucking crazy. That's brilliant, but it's crazy.
Where you're from, Somalia. She didn't even finish the sentence before he got it out there. It was mad.
That's ridiculous.
Great gig.
Fucking great.
All the gigs over there, like they're all purpose-built venues.
Yeah,
they're all
yeah.
like the lighting is fantastic, the sound is fantastic, better than anything.
Meanwhile,
we
we've
have in
got
the
Jimmy
country.
Dickhead on the guitar downstairs.
Jimmy Hen sucks dicks, you know.
Fucking
That was
with
a
his
reach.
shit Bob Marley. Who was? I'm gonna just try something for a second. I'm just gonna call someone.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a
Just wanna
phone
try
call.
something. I don't know if he'll answer.
Who have we
I
got
hope
on the
he
pod
does.
this week?
This is Paddy
Who
Siri.
have we got?
Paddy, what's the crack? Sorry, I'm real busy right now. Can I call you back? Cheers. Thanks, man. Thanks. Bye bye. It's my favourite thing to do.
That's
in the
great
world.
fun.
I love it.
The first time you got me with that was a bad day for me.
I did it to Robbie Wilde yesterday, right? And I call him in work and I go, "Is this Robbie Wilde?" And he goes, "It is, yeah." And I go, "I'm real busy right now. Can I call you back?" And I hang up, right? And then he sends me a text. He goes, "You fuck," right in front of my boss. To which I go, and he said, my boss was like, "Was that a code or something?" Because obviously, it sounds like someone in a bad drug deal.
Yeah.
Is that Robbie? Yeah. "I'm real busy, bro. I'll call you back." Yeah. So Robbie, I send Robbie a message. I was like, "Send him this. I'll explain everything." And I can't remember what I said. I'll try find it. I think I said something nice, but it's fun.
good.
It's fun, like, to play pranks on your friends. I think,
Yeah.
you know. I did that to you the first time on the bus. I was on the bus, and I was like, "How many times can I get him with this?"
But here's the thing, I was also on the bus, but I never answer calls on the bus. So you rang me and picked up and you said, "Oh, I'm real busy, man, I'll call you back." But then I think I texted you saying, "Did you mean to ring me there?"
Yeah, exactly.
Fully
You went, "Did you
fallen
mean to
for it.
call me?" And then I rang you back, and then I went, "Sorry, I'm real busy." And you went, "Fuck off." This is what I sent to Robbie. I hope I can play this. His code is code for drugs and violence. And then I think I said,
Robbie is harbouring economic migrants in his home. Not even the good ones, like lads from Scunthorpe in England. Just English lads. They're throwing points at matches.
Throwing points at match.
I go for Robbie Wilde, please. But yeah, that's how I spent my. I did that on company time, so I guess who's getting fired now? You know.
Yeah.
It was on my break. It was on my break. It was fine.
Always on the break.
But yeah,
We're doing this podcast on my break right now.
that's a fair point. Yeah. Before you go back to your Deliveroo job,
Yeah.
which is why you could cycle so fucking fast,
I'm
and
real
why you're
good.
so good at speaking Portuguese.
I'm real good on bikes. Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
What's
But
going
yeah,
on?
that's everything. Oh, I thought I just saw Kate kiss someone completely different, and I went, "Dylan, you better check on that."
Not again. Not again.
I was like,
That's the second time you've told me Kate's kissed someone else.
no. What was I going to say? Was there anything else? I don't think there was much else. I watched you do a set on Saturday. That was very good and
Oh,
cracked
yes.
then.
Thank
and
you.
then we went for pizza after.
Pizza.
And this interesting guy came in
Yes.
from South Africa.
Oh, that was good fun.
Speaking of racists,
Yes.
he was fun. So first of all, this fucking Brendan of a young fella comes in with him. He was a fucking spanner, like. So he comes in. I wouldn't say your man started doing the thing with me because, we were talking to the fella, and I was asking him where he was from in South Africa because they just decided to come over and talk to us. What did your man say when he came over?
He goes, "Oh, these two lads are Irish, talk to them."
Yeah, he announced himself coming into the pizzeria. Like, it was like some kind of thing. He was like, "I'm with a South African man here. He wants to talk to some Irish people." It's like, it's fucking 2 a.m, lad. I want my slice.
Yeah.
I'll kill you now.
Yeah.
And not in like I'm a hard kill you way. It's like I'll think about it and not attack you because I'm scared. But it was this big, fat, old South African man. And I asked him where he was from, and I think he said Johannesburg. And I said, I dated a girl from Pretoria, which means I kissed a girl from Pretoria once.
Yeah. That's what that always means.
Which means I've never met anyone from
No.
South Africa in my life. And he was like, "Oh, you dated her. What happened? What happened? How did it end?" No, I didn't know this was going to come out. But I went, the relationship got rough when she wanted us to start drinking out of separate water fountains. And you know when you say something, and then I went, he's fucking huge.
Yeah.
He's old, but he could drop me on my stool right now.
But then he started laughing.
But then he laughed like he agreed with the concept.
Oh yes, that's
you
true
know
as
what I
well.
mean. He was like, "You're a funny devil. That was good. That was good." And then I think I followed it up with, "I feel like we just grew apartheid." And then he went, "Oh, I love it. I love it." Which you shouldn't say when we're talking about apartheid. For sure, it's the worst answer to give. And so we were having fun. We made a new South African friend. He probably used to own people.
Yeah.
But then I went to walk out to find Smokes, because I was fucking jonesing for one. And that fella went to walk out with me because naturally he was like, "Oh, you should be comedians," the Irish fella, because he wants to be involved.
Yeah.
And then we were like, funnily enough, we are, because we can't keep that a secret, I guess. We were like, we actually are, I swear. It's fucking embarrassing too.
How will a comedian,
how
do you know a comedian's a comedian? They'll fucking tell you. That kind of thing.
It's so true.
But
then your man turned to me and he was like, when I was trying to go outside for a smoke and he just stood awkwardly halfway in the door. And every time I went to walk further, he'd just follow me. And then I was like, well, I don't want him to follow me home. So I just kind of stood there hoping he'd run out of conversation. He did not.
Nice.
But at one stage he turned to me and he was like, "Oh man, it must be so hard now to like come up with stuff just with the fucking woke brigade." And I went, "Nah, not really." And he was like, but like, you know, it's like even when people are trying to make jokes anymore, like there's stuff, you can't get away with saying stuff anymore. And I looked at him, I went, I just made a pretty funny joke about drinking out of separate water fountains there. I was like, I was just joking about apartheid. And he was like, but that's with us. Like if you did that in front of a crowd. And I was like, I'd probably do pretty well. And I just kept, it was just one-shotting.
Yeah.
Every time he tried to build it up, I was just like, nah, that'd be grand. But he just got to the stage, he just went, no. I was like, how the fuck would you know? How would he just go, nah, it's just woke.
This is the
I'm
worst.
like, shut the fuck up.
This fella's commenting on my old TikToks. Angry.
He's, what's his name? Fergus something. You've got one lad that's really going for it.
Yeah, that was
Finton or Finbar. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, one of them. Where he said, what did he say? He was like, "Is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be comedy? You gaslighting cook."
Yeah, he hit you with that one. He hit you with the big GC.
About a video where I said the Lewis isn't full. For the listeners, Dan spat his drink everywhere because I'm real funny.
I did not. When you put it like that, it really just goes to show how fucking mental they are.
Yeah, so
like,
stupid.
You gaslighting cook. It's just, I know we talked about that already, but it's
a video
just,
with the Lewis.
But can you imagine he's just sitting there, probably on a bus, not even a Lewis, probably a different mode of transport, and he's just like, this is the problem with the country right now.
He's like, there's a family of 4 from Kenya sitting beside him, and he's like, yeah, that would be good.
Oh my god, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we're doing a gig.
Yeah, we're doing
That's
a
why
gig.
we're here with
Gig.
with Connor King.
Connor King.
That's his name, isn't it?
That is his name.
Hell
Fair
yeah,
play.
brother.
Good stuff.
I'm so good at promoting.
Yeah, he's been on American's Got Talent.
He has.
Loads of times.
He's very,
yeah,
very
it's
funny.
on tonight. It's on tonight.
Yeah.
That'll be a bit of fun.
And then we've got a gig on Tuesday.
Because
we're moving to Thursdays.
Funny Bones Thursdays, mate.
So we're moving to there. We did new flyers. We put up a new poster up. That's going to be great and fun. I don't think I have anything. I'm going to see Mike Rice on Friday, and I'm definitely not going to annoy him. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm definitely not going to try and find out if he's drinking in Whelan's that night and annoy him a lot.
No, that won't happen.
I can't even.
Try Rogan's.
I have like 70 quid in the bank because I spent money on flights, etc., to Rome, and then the rest on falling horses. I only spent like a tenner on that, which makes it hurt more.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I could have had all the money from so little.
Yeah.
And then fucking old Slippy Joe. Oh, old Slippy Jim. Which I should have known by the name he might fall on.
Yeah, that's on you, actually.
Yeah.
You bet on a horse called Slippy Jim.
His name was Old Falls at the last. He went off at 100 to 1, and I went, you know what? That must be irony. It's like when a mafia member is called like Skinny Joe and he's a big fat shite, you know what I mean? So I went, Old Falls at the last. Worst case scenario, Falls at the first. If he makes it over that one, he's clear sailing. And oh boy, when he fell at the last, boy, did I have fucking shit on my cheeks.
I like that they give horses the names of like of like old Native Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
like,
think
that's a bit of
what are
fun.
they going to do with that in the future? Where it's just like, and now coming up at the back post, it's old Slippy Epstein, and Fava goes flying over the last. But what's this? It's a Rowdy Hawking. It's just all pedophiles.
It's just disabled horses.
Can you? Because I do know they have like banned list of horse names. Like
Really?
you can't. Yeah.
You can't call a horse Hitler.
I don't think you can call a horse Hitler. No.
Would Adolf cross the? Would that be okay?
Yeah, I think you could go Adolf. We could look it up. I'm not doing it now.
Yeah.
It'll take up too much time. But we'll look up some horses and see how close they've got to Hitler.
Banned horse names.
I'll tell you what, that horse that fell at the last today, he fell pretty close to Hitler in my books. I didn't like him.
Oh, you'd gas that horse.
No,
if you could.
man, he was a fuck. Ah, no, I'd never harm them. They're wonderful creatures. And now, coming up the backbone, it is the Flying Cosby. That would be great.
Oh,
If I was a horse, I'd win every race by a nose.
that's true.
Because it's big.
Big nose.
I'd win it by a Mickey answer.
Yeah. What else? I'm going to Manchester. Me and Kate are going to Manchester. I'm doing the Frog and Bucket in Manchester.
That sounds like a horse.
Yeah, the Frog and Bucket.
And now, coming down the far post, it's the Frog and Bucket. Oh no, he topples over Epstein's list and he falls. Yeah. Ruby Walsh on the back of She Said She Was 12. There's a jockey called Nico de Boinville, and that sounds like a porn star name.
Nico de Boinville.
Nico de Boinville. It sounds like a rowdy. It sounds like a name you'd find on the islands.
I mean,
That's a terrible accusation.
I think it sounds like a traveller.
How are you guys? Nico de Boinville here. That's great. That'd be so funny if it turned out he was a traveller.
Yeah, because I mean, like Nico sounds like they've discovered Italy and thought, fuck it, we'll give
I
him
tell you what.
we'll give him a cool name, but then de Boinville. Where did you pass through last week?
De Boinville.
This is getting kind of xenophobic. Can you?
I don't think we've had an episode that hasn't.
No, that's true.
It's just nice to see the Jews have got a break on this
Yeah.
one. Although Epstein still came in. He always does.
Oh no! Oh.
I suppose it's time I ask, what time are we on?
I think we're on like 45.
Thanks, Jed. Will we leave it for now? We can do a bit more
Yeah, we
after
can
the
do a
pod.
bit later
I
if
think
we
that
want.
sounds good. We have fun here.
Big poopy buttholes.